Hello YouTube, and welcome back to more Zelda the Minish Cab. We are still in the Temple of Droplets, the water and ice dungeon of this game. So let's continue. First things first, we only need one more heart piece to get a full heart container. So hopefully we can find this and another heart container in this dungeon. Last time, we found a lily pad and we used it as a makeshift boat to make our way around. We solved 2 or 3 ice puzzles quite easily. And yeah. Now we're going to continue. So, topics for this video. I have thought about reviving some Let's Plays which I never finished. First things first, I thought about... Oh, we've got a boss fight. Well, a mini boss fight. So, yeah, got these giant killer ants with the pincers. Stun them with a boomerang, stab with sword. Nothing too difficult. All you're going to do is avoid the mandibles. But they're relatively slow moving and their only strength is that there's lots of them. But other than that, they're pretty pathetic. Got a blue walk pad here to send us back to the beginning whenever we want. Which can definitely be useful. Yeah, let's spin our thing about reviving I didn't finish. A Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, definitely. So if people would like me to go back to that Let's Play and revive it, I would really like to know. I never got a chance to finish it due to capture card problems and that sort of thing. Okay, that opens the big window and gets rid of that ice block. And we need both sides in order to access the boss fight and the element. There's a lot of hearts around here, so make sure you grab them. You can enter this room multiple times just to take advantage of refilling your health. That's always really helpful. I've also thought about redoing the Last of Us LP. I never finished it. I only did like the first 8 episodes of both these LPs, and I would like to get back to them. If I was doing The Last of Us, it would be the PS4 version. PS5s, they're still very expensive and they're still quite scarce, and they're also still massive in terms of size. There aren't that many games I want for the console, so I'm fine with my PS4 for now, thank you. I do like impressive graphics, but these days graphics have gotten to a point where it's very difficult to impress me, you know. So, yeah. The fact that the PS5 looks better, sounds better, just doesn't really impress me that much these days. I think we've got to the point where, in terms of graphical leaps, apart from things looking, oh, this looks slightly better, we've pretty much pushed this as far as we can go in terms of jumps. So, yeah. Now, I think we have to open things in the correct order in order for this to work. So we've got to close that, which gives us access to open this, and And then we can go back down to open the window, which lets us unfreeze the ice block. So yeah, that's my opinion on the whole graphics thing these days. In terms of graphical jumps, you know, we had the pixel art of the 16-bit and the 8-bit days. And also, there was, not the small here, there was some pixel art in the 32-bit days, don't get me wrong, but the 32-bit era was mostly, here's, you know, characters looking like polygons. You had triangle, you had characters using all these polygon sort of art styles. You got Popeye the Sailorman's Cloud from Final Fantasy and that sort of thing. Okay. Use the keyboard. And then when we got to the GameCube era, you know, we had those games again, but they just looked better, and you could actually tell you could tell in more detail what those 3D models were. Right, got a good boss here. So we'll start there, more. I need to send a quick message. Yeah, you'll notice in a previous video I left in a mistake. Somewhat careless, but also somewhat hilarious. So yeah, this is almost the exact same boss from the first dungeon, apart from it's got a lightning elemental twist. Other than that, it's not very special. Also, it jumps around a lot more. Come on! Hit me! Hit me! But it's the same strategy as before. Dodge, use the gust, mellows, and that's really it. So, yeah. The only danger this time is if you touch something you can get electrocuted, which can possibly paralyse you. But other than that, it's not a very difficult boss. Gotta defeat this thing fast though. Yeah, rolls are quite good to get out of its way. There's no ice in this area, so no danger of slipping around. As you do more damage to it, the thing will try and move faster. But it hasn't really got great maneuverability. And we're done! So this will be our new item. This is the Flame Lantern. Yep. The dungeon item is a lantern. I was hoping for something a little bit more impressive when I first played this game, but the lantern's fine, I guess. But, you know, some sort of fire rod or you know, something a little bit more impressive, but I suppose I'll take a lantern. Yeah. To be honest about this dungeon item, it's useful, but in terms of coolness, it does feel a little bit underwhelming. So, yeah, that's my opinion on this item. I'm just going to recharge my health just as quickly as possible. Then we'll get back to exploring this place. Halloween's slowly approaching us, so I might try and do some horror-themed videos. So therefore, bringing back my Last of Us Let's Play actually might be really, really appropriate. But I would like to finish off Minish Cap first, before I start off any other projects. Or at least, you know, record it all first and have it like a backlog so I can fill out videos when I need to. I mean, we're over halfway done with the game in terms of dungeons. Right, now we can see where we're going. Oh, it's you again. Right. Okay. So lighting all the torches does nothing, so let's see. There have been a lot of talks for a new Nintendo Direct lately. What are my responses to this? I would like to see one in September. In terms of what I want to see, there have been a lot of rumours lately. Quite often, this time of year, we get some sort of upgrade to the Nintendo Switch Online service. That would be a good thing, but I'd rather they not make it more expensive because it already is quite expensive. In terms of what features would I like to see updated on the Switch Online service, I would say if you're going to add any console, you need to add something to supplement the Wii U eShop and the 3DS eShop disappearing. So, consoles that are going to be disappearing soon, add them to the Nintendo Switch Online service. So, I'm thinking Game Boy Advance, possibly original Game Boy and Game Boy Color. Now, there are rumours that an emulator of the Game Boy Advance is that Nintendo's been working on and it's tweaked and pretty much ready to go. I think that would solve, well, okay, I'm not going to use the word solve. In some ways, it would mitigate the problem of the Virtual Console disappearing. But it would be a monthly fee sort of solution. But that just seems the way modern gaming is going these days. You have to pay a fee in order to play old games on your console, rather than just picking and choosing which ones you want and just paying for them all up front. Personally, I prefer just picking and choosing the ones I wanted. I'm not the biggest fan of paying an online fee for certain games that I don't want to play. So yeah, all you gotta do is light the candles, and that makes the blocks disappear. Very simple puzzle here. There are some bombs, so guess what we'll be doing in a moment. Look carefully, there's the back wall. Off to the left, just there. But I'm going to try and get these 2 treasure chests first. And unlock all the ways forward. Now, there are some people wanting GameCube on the Nintendo Switch Online service. That would be nice. Really, it would. But with the way Nintendo's been going with their remakes lately and all the rumours I've been hearing, if they did GameCube Online, people would want Wind Waker, people would want Twilight Princess, people would want Metroid Prime, and Nintendo is probably more than likely going to do some sort of Metroid Prime remake or Metroid Prime trilogy, and they're going to probably just use the ports of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker and just bring them to the Switch. Hopefully not too expensively though. I can't stress that enough. If they're not going to add anything to those ports of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, at least don't charge full price Nintendo. I mean, this is Nintendo, they often do charge full price for ports, and as much as I love Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, it should be cheaper. Okay, got the Kingstone. Get a lot of Kingstones this time. Okay, that's all the chests in this area. So, yeah, they actually got quite a big backlash when they charged full price for the Skyward Sword remake. And other than upgrading the visuals, sound, and added in new controls, there wasn't that much that was changed. So, charging full price wasn't really worth it. Yes, the game had 60 frames per second, so technically, yes, it ran fast and fine, yet less interrupted you, helped the game flow better. But when I replayed Skyward Sword through on the Switch, I felt the final third of the game, where you have to go get the parts of the hero song, really hurt the pacing of the game. And there was no changes to help mitigate this. I mean, example, the Silent Realm in Skyward Sword. They could have, had less tiers of silence to collect. Like they did in Twilight Princess, where you had less tiers of light to collect. That would have been an easy thing to change and just make the game flow better, because the temple, the trials in the Silence Realm, the fact that they're so stealth orientated, and it is forced stealth. You are forced to do this. There's at least 4 forced stealth sections in that game, maybe even 5, and they're all quite long, definitely tedious, and just not fun, and they get tiresome after a while. So if they could have shortened the amount of tiers of light, tiers of silence that you needed to collect, that would have helped the game flow a lot better. Same with the tadpoles you had to collect for one of the songs. It just... yeah, I just felt the game was just grinded to a crawl. Almost to the point that, pretty much the same argument can be made here for Wind Waker. The original game had this really long Triforce quest, which just felt like filler, I suppose, because you had to get all the charts, then go to Tingle, get them all translated, grind rupees in order to get these things translated because Tingle's a greedy whore when it comes to money, and then finally find all the Triforce pieces. So yeah, the final third of Twilight Princess just needed to be shortened in my opinion, and I think I've done this wrong. So let's just quickly do this again as I ramble on a bit more about Skyward Sword. It's not that I hate Skyward Sword, you know, there are bits of the game that I do like, but I just feel like the game is bloated. It's just too long towards the end, and that's the only way I can put it. Also, I missed some of the cool sword moves that you could do in Twilight Princess, because the whole motion control sword thing, yeah, it's cool, but a lot of the sword fighting just comes down to, you know, do I strike vertically, horizontally, or diagonally? You know, you don't really do any of those cool sword techniques you do in Twilight Princess, which I definitely really missed. Yeah! Twilight Princess is better than Skyward Sword. Any day of the week, that's what I would rather play. Easy, no contest. Same with, I'd rather play Wind Waker than Skyward Sword. It's just, the game itself is just too long. Now, if you were asking if I would play GameCube Wind Waker than Skyward Sword, yeah, pretty much, because it's just the length that gets to it. Right, let's see. And now that I've pissed off all the Skyward Sword fans, I actually went to a Legend of Zelda concert in London when Skyward Sword was on the Wii, being released in early 2012. Yeah, I went to London for this Legend of Zelda 25th Anniversary Symphony of the Goddess concert. Yeah, I spent money to go down there and see the Zelda Orchestra. There were demos of Skyward Sword, but I didn't get a chance to play the demo because the lines were too long, and I wanted to be there for the concert. And when the concert was over, there was a lot of cosplayers to take pictures of and take pictures with, and there wasn't really much time to actually get pictures either, because the staff wanted us out of the building as soon as possible. So I couldn't even go upstairs after the concert was over and try the demo out. You can only try the demo out before the concert and I suppose in the interval, which wasn't enough time to try out this demo. So, yeah. Right, this puzzle, you've got to copy yourself and step on all 3 switches. It can be quite tricky, but that's one. You've got to very gently ease yourself along. Wait a minute, have I forgotten to... I have. I've forgotten to infuse the 3rd element. That's a stupid thing. Right, viewers. Let's quickly exit this dungeon. And go quickly do that. I can't believe I forgot to do this. This is very amateurish of me. But I hope we can get back to the temple pretty easily. So yeah, I'll take a quick break from this icy lake of Cocytus and head back to the Hyrule Castle. This might be a little bit tricky because getting to the castle itself does require some work. But I think I'll talk and get ourselves some long milk. Just to spend some rupees. I'm gonna go to the shop as well. Okay, there is another quiver. How much are you? 600 rupees. Yeah, can we haggle, please? You know, I love in Star Fox Adventures where you can haggle with the shopkeeper. You know, that is one thing I wouldn't mind seeing introduced in Zelda games. You know, being able to haggle with the shopkeepers. It's a fun feature. Anyway, let's head north, and then we'll come back for the quiver later on. Okay, there is a thing that I haven't done yet. So let's just see what's down here very quickly. Oh, a fairy fountain! That's nice. That's good. That's definitely welcome. Okay, I've got some rocks here that can get exploded. That's for later. That's the final dungeon area of the game. So I'm going to leave that for now and try and stealthily sneak into the castle. Make way! Okay, it's got a knight on the left and a knight on the right. And we've got a golden enemy, so I've got a glistening tree trunk, so that's very clear what we need to do here. Stab enemy and then go by that quiver. There we go. Over 100. Perfect. And we'll obviously come back to the tree trunk and sneak inside. I think this gives us a decent arrow increase. It might be double, or it might just be 10 or 15 more, or maybe even 20 more. But it is worth having. It's definitely a worthy upgrade. I'm hoping once I get rid of this, I can access some sort of bomb upgrade as well. There we go. Large quiver. Carrying more arrows. Oh! Yeah, that might be the last upgrade we can get from this shop. That's a bit disappointing. Okay. Coming down to the end of the video now. So let's continue trying to get into the castle. I can't believe I forgot to do this. This is a major oversight on my part. But everyone makes mistakes, you know, no one's perfect. Right. The long milk, you can drink it twice, so that's quite useful. Okay, we're back to being tiny, so my first thing I'm going to search is this one here. Okay, so got a Kingstone fusion here. Yeah, why not? It's a green one, so it's probably nothing special, but I have green to spare. Okay, that opens up the tree. Which isn't really anything special, but I'm guessing if you link another keystone... fuse another Kingstone together, that unlocks that area. Right, I'm guessing now we can use the water area where we can swim and do something here? No? Okay, that's a little bit odd. I do want to improve my sword strength before I end this video off. Because it's a major screw up on my part. So I've got to become Solid Link here and just sneak my way through, use my tiny abilities to get past the guards, and hopefully no one steps on me. Right. I've made my way past the guards, but can't seem to access any more areas, so... What gives game? What have I missed here? What am I missing? Is there something I'm missing? Something blatantly obvious? Yeah, I don't see any more tree stumps, so I don't see a way to transform back to being big again. But I do remember when I was younger having to go through his hedge maze and change size in order to get back into the castle at some point. So, yeah, this is rather odd. I'm a little bit stumped here. I may have to do some research and see where I've gone wrong. Right, I'm going to bring this video to a close. So yeah, my maximum arrows is 50, so we at least know that. Thank you for watching, guys. Sorry about the lack of progress in the ice dungeon. I will get back to it. At least we got the lantern. And hopefully the next video we can fuse our element and continue this dungeon. See you guys then. Bye.